Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is the Jefferson Street Merchants Partnership Incorporated, and we have with us the members of the Safety Committee of the JUMP committee. And of course, we have the Executive Director of that JUMP organization, Ms. SHurt. And Ms. Hurt, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And Ms. Hurt, to tell you how delighted we are to have not only you, but 4 other members of the Jefferson Street Merchants Partnership. And of course, these members are members of the Safety Committee. And I think the idea here is to have us to talk about safety on Jefferson Street and related items. But before we get into that, Ms. Hurt, let's have you to give us some information about your background, your education, and some of the things that eventually led you to the executive directorship of the JUMP, the Jefferson Street United Merchants Partnership Organization.
Okay. I am originally from Memphis, Tennessee, and I came here as a student at Tennessee State University and finished the School of Business program there. And I started working at Meharry Medical College, and after that was in a small business with a colleague. And from that, I was approached and asked to serve as Executive Director of the Jefferson Street United Merchants Partnership in 1999. That I came with over 20 years of program and grants administration, and it's just been a passion of work ever since.
And so you've been involved with this organization since 1999?
Yes, sir, I certainly have. Yes, I have.
Now tell our audience something about this organization.
Jefferson Street United Merchants Partnership started as a pilot program. Councilman Ludi Wallace was basically the founder. He was the councilman for the downtown area, and they had a downtown partnership in downtown district. And there were monies given to that organization. And he thought that since Jefferson Street had a similar business district, that they needed to have a merchants association. And thus, Jefferson Street United Merchants Partnership was started. Several of the merchants who are members of the Safety Committee and who will be coming up next were some of the founding members of the organization to speak one voice for the entire association. And it started as a pilot program. Terry Chapman and Terry Chapman Associates she was the very first executive director of the organization, and she's now working as executive director of CEO Academy. But she laid a wonderful foundation for us to work on and move upon and build upon. And I think we've done an outstanding job. We are celebrating 10 years of existence with Jefferson Street United Merchants Partnership, and we're really, really excited about it. Our mission and our focus is to preserve the history and promote the wonderful businesses and services that we have available on Jefferson Street, and of course assist in the revitalization of that community.
You know, Ms. Hurt, one of the things that you're concerned with, according to the committee here, is safety on Jefferson Street. Speak to that in terms of what you're trying to accomplish here.
Well, first of all, the Safety Committee was just like most organizations, that they have some standing committees, and the Safety Committee was one standing committee, being that it is a merchants association focusing on a specific corridor. But we had sub-area 8 planning, and a new plan came out, I guess about 3 years ago. And while we were looking at buildings and structures, greenways and things of that nature, the community spoke and said that they wanted to feel safe in their community. They wanted a community that was aesthetically pleasing, and it was safe for people to come and visit, as well as those who lived here. And with that, we decided that we wanted to help change the perception. A lot of times the media contributes to the negative publicity, and it's not as bad as many people think that it is. And with that, we thought we needed to go ahead and make some moves and efforts to try to change the perception, let people know that they're able to come in and live, work, and play in a very nice neighborhood.
And so you find that over the last minute we have here before the end of this first segment, Ms. Hurt, of course, we'll be joined in the second segment by 2 other members of the Safety Committee. But overall, you think that people need to be aware of what is going on Jefferson Street?
Oh, most certainly. We have a Jefferson Street Jazz and Blues Festival that this year will be our 5th year. We've had over 15,000 people here last year, and for 4 years straight without any incident of any type of crime or violence. And I think that's a wonderful testimony for Jefferson Street and for this community. People come, it's like a reunion, a homecoming. TSU, you know, they bring 50,000 people to this area, and I think it's a wonderful thing. We're going to have a slam and jam, slam dunk, April 23rd.
Very good. And of course, Ms. Hurt, we're running out of time during this first segment.
Okay.
But we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.
Okay.
Hi.
We're talking to Mr. Dan.